If you read the letter, the boy gave the information to his dad and the girl confirmed the information.
Pastor, the man wrote to you asking you for advice and nowhere in your response did you give him any counsel.
I'm happy you believe your child. Forgive her or run her.
It is said that no one can hurt you like the people you trust the most because they are the ones we share our lives with and let into our homes and have been with for so long. Thus, we believe they would have our best interest at heart. However, guys, the heart of humans can be really cold. Hence, why this channel was created to help both men and women to understand the basic principles of human nature and how such nature affects life and relationships. So, they can be better equipped to build themselves up and form healthier bonds with others. Anyway, what's up people, welcome back to Basic Principles YouTube channel. Call me Basic. So, today we won't delay, so let's jump right to the story. The title of this letter is, Spouse Caught Showering with My Best Friend. The letter to the pastor reads,
Dear Pastor, I listen to you every night on your radio show. I have a criticism. You allow some people to talk too much and when people are holding, they run out of credit. I called you and I was holding for a long time, so I had to give up. Some of your callers just talk and cause other people's credit to run out. I wanted to tell you that I was living with a woman and I gave her everything, but she was not satisfied. She got involved with my best friend. I could not believe it, I almost went crazy. This man and I were very good friends. He used to pick up my children from school, and, when his car was not working, I allowed him to drive mine. It was my 6-year-old son who said something that made me think. He told me that this man and my wife were showering together. He asked me how come I didn't bathe with his mommy and I asked him why he was asking that question. He said mommy and so were in the bathroom bathing and so did not have any clothes on. I asked his older sister if this man and her mother were in the bathroom and she did not answer. I pressed her to answer and she said yes, Daddy. So, I told my wife that I did not want him to come back to the house. She threatened to beat my son. She said he was lying. So I called my daughter and asked her, in front of her mother, if she had ever seen this man and her mother in the bathroom and she said she heard them in there. This woman and I bought the house together, but I walked out and left her with it. I have given her everything. Nothing is wrong with me. I spoke to my pastor about her behavior and she denied everything. She said I was saying these things about her because I was having an affair. She made up a story about me and the pastor has taken her side. I do not have a girlfriend. This woman is so wicked. I don't have any intention of divorcing her, but I don't want her as my wife anymore. I spoke to the man about it and he called me a fool for accepting what the children said. He said children make up stories. But, why would my children make up stories on him and on their mother? They had to see something. He is not denying that he was using the bathroom, but he said my wife was never in there. I am now living with my mother because she is alone. My mother told me she never liked this girl because she had heard that she was very whorish before I married her. I did not know that. I don't want a divorce because the Bible does not support it. So, what can I do? I want to be with my children for Christmas but I don't want to be in the house with this woman. My mother said I should bring them and spend Christmas with her. I told my woman that I wanted the children for Christmas and she said she wanted them to be with her. So, please tell me what to do. PB.
Dear PE. Some may say that you were careless in your life, but I think what happened is that you had lots of confidence in your spouse that you did not think that she would be unfaithful to you. Your wife had no class at all. What reason could she have to become sexually involved with your best friend? She has really let you down. I believe what your children told you. They are not stupid. Your son knew that it was wrong for this man and his mother to be in the bathroom in the nude. He was not telling lies on her. Your daughter also admitted that she knew from their behavior that something was not right. You have moved out. You don't intend to divorce her, but, at the same time, you don't intend to live with her anymore. You are in a dilemma. Pastor.
The comment section was very busy for this letter. Plain Talk commented, I don't have any intention of divorcing her, but I don't want her as my wife anymore. You can't have your cake and eat it too, boss. You better make a choice, otherwise this situation will definitely repeat itself. You backside said, sir, the Bible supports divorce if there is infidelity. Matthew 19:9, Matthew 5:31-32. Mike B added, children have a tendency to be unbiased and unfiltered. Oftentimes, they observe and report without knowing what they are doing. In their innocence, they have the ability to highlight certain things that others, grown-ups, would want to keep on the hush-hush. It is funny how when adults get caught being careless they want to first resort to beating the child because of the child's honest observation. Even if this man wasn't doing any funny business, why would he be naked in the house where a married lady was present? It will be hard to explain away the fact that she was in the same bathroom when this guy was in there too, to the point where the little boy saw them, how he knew they were naked, and the little girl heard them, how she knew they were both in the bathroom carrying on. I am not buying their story. If he had said, you know you are my best friend and I would never do that to you, I would be more inclined to believe him rather than if he started calling the man a fool. It just shows he preferred to one-up his best friend once again by belittling him. Anyhow, I know this man does not believe in divorce, but if you are not planning to ever live with this woman again, getting a divorce is the best option. It will allow you both to move on. Jacob Forrest chimed in and it turned into a thread. It hurts knowing that your best friend was with your wife as the children told you. If you are no longer living in the house, it is best to let your lawyer get the divorce going, and the visitation right. Gunnar for Life 7 replied to Jacob Forrest. That is the only way he's going to get time with his children. He has to divorce her and let the courts decide custody, visitation and child support. If he continues this way, she will use the children as pawns. Frankly, I wouldn't trust her with the children since they were the ones who snitched. Can we talk to? Replied to Gunnar for Life 7. The children of this married couple don't know about snitching such as we adults do and the meaning thereof. They were asked a question and they provided an honest and spontaneous answer without knowing the fallout said answer would bring about. That's the beauty of being a child who hasn't as yet learned how to be dishonest and biased, in my humble opinion. Gunnar for Life 7 responded to, can we talk too? If you read the letter, the boy gave the information to his dad and the girl confirmed the information when she was pressed to do so. Hence, the reason she wanted to spank the boy. Vernal pitched in and said, Sir, she could have taken Jesus off the cross. You have already surmised that the children were being truthful. You are a good man/father by leaving her in the house without a fuss. If she wants the children to spend Christmas at home, compromise and spend New Year with them. If in the future, she tries to withhold the children from you, let the courts deal with it. Separation/divorce is not easy on children. Be patient with them, explain in simple terms if they ask questions. An old-time saying, spit in the sky, it falls in your face. Just wait and see how long your friend enemy go shower with her. Someone else added, why do people think children are senseless? At 6 years old, he knew what he saw. If anything, he would have said, there was a dinosaur in the bathroom with his mommy, not your best friend. Lord. Well, if you do not want a divorce and you are living apart, what will the future bring for you? Maybe you can forgive her and go for counseling with much prayer. You cannot please some women. They have a good man but they want the no good one along with the good one. Christ. Can we talk to? Chimed in again. Pastor. If I had any words of comfort or encouragement to give to this writer, I'd advise him to divorce this wife of his and if need be, go find another house of worship to attend. While I've heard that some ministers, pastors, parsons, etc. do not believe in divorce, there are others who say that marital infidelity in and of itself is grounds for divorce. Leastways, He should get legally separated and work out the arrangements for financially supporting his offspring, which is obviously going to be a bone of contention between the two of them. Let's not forget that this so-called friend of his is no friend. If you're going to shag your best friend's wife, why not carry her to your place or take her to a hotel? You violate the man's home, with or without children present, regardless of being encouraged by this man's woman that no one will find out. Surprise! Shame on both of you. Pure slackness emo. Another person added. He asked me how come I didn't bathe with his mommy. Out of the mouths of a baby. You should answer your son's question. Maybe therein lies your problem and the solution. Someone replied to that person and said you too wicked lol. Donnie added. Sir, you are in a dilemma. Divorce the wife, you won't have a say with your kids until you do so, and maybe not so much as the system favors the mother. In any case, to solve your dilemma some may refer you to a therapist or a personal trainer, who will hopefully help you grow you a pair of stones. Sir, your wife is showering with your best friend in front of your kids and you are reasoning with the lover man about your kids lying? It would not have surprised me to hear that you drop-kicked that man out of your house, but you seem like a peaceful man, so better to hire a lawyer. Someone who was not happy about this writer's decision said, Man, stop being a darn wimp. Divorce the woman, split the proceeds and move on with your life. So what if the Bible doesn't support it? The Bible doesn't support adultery either, so what of that? Lastly, go get your children and let them spend time with their grandmother. Men like you make me wonder if you all were under too much bosom as boys. Someone else replied. The Bible supports divorce when it comes to adultery. The books that Moses wrote said it is okay to remarry, but the Jamaican ministers are mostly clueless about that. LOL. Another person replied. This is the reason why children need strong fathers in their lives. Then another said. The Bible doesn't support adultery either, so what of that? So me say too, when they come to me with that. Coretta Burgess left her thoughts. I believe what your children told you. They are not stupid. Wow. Then when men kill off these women, all the talk is that the man should have behaved differently and hardly anything about what the woman did. This would make any man go mad, SMH. Get that divorce, boss man. Living in that current status quo cannot in any way improve your quality of life. When men say Jamaican women are the worst, you really can't blame them. No wonder our men gravitate to foreigners even if they are fat. Fat women tend to have nicer personalities too, I hear them say. Anthony McKee joined in. Knowing what you know now you wish you didn't trust him so much. I think you really trusted him too much. Oh, he will swear that it was not his will, but there was something in the way she made him feel. It was just a matter of time before she started feeling the same way too. Now you wish you didn't trust them so much. I think you really trusted them too much. Note to self, in the future, never trust them so much, never ever try to trust them too much, cause your friends will smile in your face, yet all the while they want to take your place. Yes, those backstabbers. Take note about their many visits to your house again and again and again, claiming they are coming to see you, when like a gilded rooster, they are after your hen. Even when you kindly tell them not to come when you are not there, they still keep on coming, hoping to start the affair. Yes, they will smile in your face, yet all the while they want to take your place. Yes, those backstabbers. Sheldon John addressed Pastor with his take. Pastor, the man wrote to you asking you for advice, and nowhere in your response did you give him any counsel. All you did was tell him that he is in a dilemma. Wow. So much for asking you for advice. And the last comment comes from Bleach. I am happy you believe your child. Forgive her or run her. Guys, the commenters really took the cake with this one. All I want to add is that even though you trust people in your circle, always trust but verify, because like someone said, sometimes those who you trust will backstab you. Look what Judas did to Jesus and what Cain did to Abel. It is always someone close to us who has the most chance to hurt us. I am sorry this writer went through this, and worse, the kids experienced this. That wife has no shame. She did not care to hide, which means she has no respect for her husband. He should not hesitate to divorce her. They can always be co-parents because it is difficult to mend back the marital relationship after what she did. Anyway guys, let me know your thoughts on this one in the comment section. And while you are at it, please consider watching another video from the channel. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like and share the video with someone who will like this content. Thank you for watching. Catch you in the next one. Love.